so we can see what that's like. And then maybe it could be added to Handy's world. If it's safe, that is. So if we made them have the syncing thingy all set up for every compositor we own, then all we have to do is make one and then the other compositor both turn on and make them automatically start up that thingy. As long as we don't modify the files until that's done, then at least every new change will then be synced between them. Surely there will not be data loss. That changed already now. Once again, I'm never waking up from a slumberland feeling kind of soggy. It happens seemingly every time that I have dreams that have to do with being physical. Even I recently had a dream some nights ago of being physical and then waking up feeling slightly soggy. For example, in a dream about us inside of a prison. Again, prison. That was what my dream had to do with until it happened. Then in that dream, we were somewhere and someone did some bad actions. And of course, I was running around and saying, I need the law. And of course, going for a pick a pal or someone. Then I said that I need the law or the POLIC until then I was running out towards the exit of the place. But that dream was a few nights ago. I wouldn't remember it by now. But then, of course, there was wee woos, and then I was, of course, running towards them until then I woke up and felt really soggy. Of course, nowadays, when wee woos are in my dreams, then the dreams about them are very much related to real life these days. Never once have been anything negative. Actually, when they do that with them, it spits out that much of them. Unless it's because of the bag, it'll soak them back up again. So that's all they can do is spit them out like that. Maybe the magnetizer should be unused. It was already unused. maybe it's the purse that eats them once they spit out. Yeah, purse. It's totally not what its name says it is. The purse. Well, now they all did spit out. I have to run out really fast when they spit it out. If we was playing a Minecraft, then one competitor or flips becomes broken or is deleted, then it will be deleted in the other competitor. Yeah, that's kind of EU-ish. If we made a backup with one competitor about the files, then those backups will also go to the other competitor too. Always just do that. Like in all the folders that are being synced, then those it could just make a backup of what's inside of them, so the contents of them won't get corrupted by anything else. We can trust it. We make both competitors use it and have it open and connected before touching files. Is still up there in the sevens of that really giant number. It'll take forever to use all that wood. Which is why it would have been better if it was in that instead of that person. But it could have had lots of handy items. Okay, see all the items. If I can just press to turn it on and see it instantly. Press in all sides. If you know who says that. It's the Val of Time Sheriff. Isn't it touchy function? You can just tap it. But it can't just be propped up like so. Because the battery holds the whole thing up, so if we set it on a surface, then the battery will keep it up. Whatever trip it was when we were first starting out. To grab the greasy blue pillow and take it out there, and then we started going over to Maybe it would be the Florida 2022 trip. I kind of don't remember anymore. Lions were very juicy. Feels like the impending doom, a feeling of needing to go dump it. Drake has already sucked them all up again. Game will not like that, especially with the shader graphics. Frame rates will just get lower and lower until the game well freezes into cold state of ice.